What's up, beautiful people? So I had a good day. This is where I've been at. When I first set up, there was this guy, or this young kid that kind of like came up to me, and I was playing, and he was like, "Man, I really like music." Da da da. He's like, I was sitting there like 10 minutes, in my car, just like building up the courage to come and like talk to somebody. And before he said that, though, he was like, "I have a question for you." Before he gave me a good tip too, and before he tipped me or anything, he was like, "I have a question for you." And he goes, "How do you what gives you hope for like the next day? Like, what keeps you going?" And it kind of like caught me off guard. And I was like, honestly, like, just I wake up every day like ready to play music, and I love music, and I do what I love, and like I really think that's an important thing in life, is just to find like whatever that you like to do and try to make that a way to support yourself, and you'll never work a day in your life. But yeah, just the fact that and I identify with him a lot, and I told him, I was like, man, I was like that when I first started doing this, but just by starting to play music and like putting myself out there, and exposing myself to basically what I feared, which is the way to get over any kind of fear. Now I'm like the most outgoing kind of person you could possibly be, and I love people. But I wish that I would have thought of it. You had more time to think about my answer. Excuse me, because I would say him. I would have said you, buddy. I would have said you are the reason that you're what gives me hope, and the reason that I'm out here, man. And I said something along those lines. I said, if I could just get enough to eat and make it to the next day doing what I love, like, I'm happy with that. And if I can do that and make anyone's day even just a little bit better, then that's great. And then he was like, well, you certainly made my day better. And I wish I would have said at that moment, well, that's what it's all about. That's what gets me up in the morning. It's people telling me things like that. The support and the love. I told him, like, there are good people out there. Just gotta put yourself out. And like another kid was asking me about music and everything. And the truth of the matter was, it's also that, like, in order to like develop your voice and music and stuff, you have to learn how to like project. And that really has to, like, you're going as loud as you possibly can. In order to sound good, you have to be going like as loud as you can. And so, in order to do that, you got to be confident. And it's like people, when I first started doing that, you're not gonna be good at it. I wish I had a like private way to practice and get good at it first, but I didn't. I was just out here on the street sucking, and people told me so much how much I sucked. Fuck you, you suck, get a job, and all this shit. And I just kept going, and I think that is the fucking secret. It's definitely the secret to doing this, is you just have to. People are gonna shit on you. There's gonna be haters. There's always gonna be haters in any kind of like form of success. And so you just gotta like say fuck the haters, man. Like, a lot of times it actually comes from a place of jealousy. Just the fact that you're able to do it like takes balls. Like if you go out there and start singing and you suck, like even me, someone who does music for a living, I'm gonna have great respect for you because you had the guts to do that. And I'm gonna tell you, just keep going, because you're gonna sound good eventually. If you just keep doing it. If you have the ear, I think we're all built of the same things, and so we all have the same vocal cords. A lot of it, I think a lot of it is about having kind of like control, subtle control, and like dexterity. But I think a lot more people are capable. And I tell young guys ask me all the time about like how to do it. And if I offer lessons and stuff, and it's like, I'm self-taught. I don't know how to teach anybody, but it's really less about like the how and like how it's done, and more just the doing it every day aspect. So yeah, but that was a good day. Touched an experience. Didn't make a huge amount of money. But I was also thinking about this, and I think, I'm gonna start my phone. I think it's important to remember in life sometimes, like just how far we come. Because whenever I first started doing this, I would have been lucky to make like a couple dollars a day, and now like I make a good. Somebody asked me, and I don't want to talk about my money, but like I probably make about minimum wage if you really average it out, but it varies so greatly. Sometimes it's great, like Christmas time I'm a baller, bro. But you know what I mean, it's just like right after Christmas time everyone stops tipping, so there's also that, you know what I mean, so you have to like average it out. Yeah, I'll do more videos on the busking aspect, but I see that a lot, like that kid. I see that a lot with like young men, especially nowadays with like social media and everything like that. Like they genuinely don't know how to like interact with people, and it's sad. But I'm proud of that kid for doing what he needs to do, and that's just sucking it up and doing it, and getting up and talking to somebody. So good on you, buddy. I don't know if you follow me or not. So I had some follows, but I don't know who's who. So, but yeah, man, I'm proud of you. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I've got to go walk like an hour to go get a new vape because I'm a nicotine fiend. It's like my fucking pacifier, a geek bar. But anyway, deuces, and I love you. More to come, as always, as long as I'm still here. Strive to stay alive. Deuce.